A blue wolf took as his spouse a fallow doe. They settled at the head of the Onon River to raise their offspring, and there were born the Mongols. So begins my life's work, the secret history of the Mongols. I have been selected to compose this epic because great events are about to take place. We are going to leave Mongolia. I have lived always on this frigid, dry, and endless steppe. The tribes here squabble like vultures fighting over the desiccated corpse of a marmot. We fight over limited resources, scarce water, few trees, sparse grass for our herds to graze on. A wise and dangerous man named Temujin means to change all this. He says that if the tribal conflict is to end, the Mongols require but two things. First, we need green pastures for our herds. With more to go around, there will be less competition among the tribes. Second, we are a nation of warriors. We need a common enemy with which to do battle. To meet both these needs, Temujin has come up with the most modest of schemes: to unite the tribes and go to war with anyone who stands in our path. How, we ask him, how can nomadic horsemen in felt tents embark on a campaign of world conquest? Temujin replies that we will fight not as warriors, but as a unified army. We fight not for our glory, but for the glory of Mongolia. And with those words, the name of Temujin has passed almost into obscurity. His name is replaced with a title: Great Khan, Genghis Khan.
Okay, our objectives are as follows. First of all, we have to wait for instructions from Genghis Khan. Hence wise, I can change my diplomacy settings whenever I want, but I shouldn't be surprised if the other tribes respond to my actions. Only monks are able to pick up, drop, or garrison relics in monasteries. The Cariids are known as the most religious of the tribes, and may have few monks near their camp. I should use the objectives button to keep track of new objectives or those that have changed. So we're going to be using the objectives quite a lot this time. I might be able to do this as a quick playthrough, hopefully. Alright, let's begin. Wow.
Behold, the horde of Genghis Khan approaches.
Horde of Genghis Khan, huh? Where's Temujin? Here he is.
You men, you will visit each of the outlying tribes. You must convince as many as you can to join our glorious army. But beware the Karakitai, they are without honor.
Okay, so I'm going to send my cavalry archers to the Una guards. Now this is a bit of a strange way to play this game. I'm sending these guys to the Cariids, these light cavalry. I'm going to play this an interesting way. I have to ride forth to each of the Mongol tribes and convince them to join the Khan's army. Make an example of any tribes that openly war against you. And like Genghis, Temujin said, beware the Karakitai. They're bad guys. Note, these are the Unigarads, who have...
I will follow you if you can prove to us that you are favored by the gods. Bring to us a holy relic.
Mangudai. They want a relic, and then if they can get a relic from them, they'll bring us Mangudai. Right. These guys are the Cariids. No, they're the Unigards. The Cariids are over here.
You must prove that our people will benefit from this alliance. There is a great wolf, Ornlu, whose pack has been attacking our flocks. Slay him, and we will join your horde.
Winter has been hard, and our warriors are hungry. Bring us 20 sheep, and we will join you. If you are injured, our monks can heal you.
Right, those were the Cariids. They're the most religious of the tribes. Ah, skeletons. So Ornlu is around here somewhere. I am essentially going to run towards those wolves and shoot at them. That's how we're going to play this. Hopefully I can get rid of them all without starting a fight with them all. Like that. See, it's not so hard. Direwolf. Thankfully, our cavalry archers can move faster than wolves. We can have our monks heal that guy, he's not really injured. Orenlu is the problem. He has 400 HP, I believe. So very hard to defeat. I'm going to have to move him close to the Una guards. They'll help, actually. Okay, run! Run away! I was right. Hey, he has even more. He has, yeah, he does. He has 400. And he's regenerating. Oh my. Horror. Run for your life. Oh, look at that attack. Madness. Orenlu. He'll follow us though. Not really doing that much damage to Orenlu, are we? Follow the 9 bands. Those are 9 bands, those things that look like horns. Why is Orenlu not coming against us? Interesting. Well, essentially we've won anyway.
Yes, that is the pelt of the Great Wolf. We will join you, Genghis Khan. And to seal the agreement, we will give you the gift of flaming arrows.
Nice. I'm gonna find the Nyman who are up here. They're purple. First, I'm just gonna look around. I am told that there's something interesting around here somewhere. If I'm correct. A relic. That'll be useful. At least we know one exists. Very good. Okay, here's what I want you to do. I'm gonna have you go towards the Nyman base. I'm gonna have you go towards the Nyman, and you go after the tide shoots. I'm gonna use these guys because they have very big sight, line of sight that is.
We are at war with the tide shoots. Destroy their camp and we will join.
Not gonna do that. The thing is, the Nyman, as you can see here, have towers. They keep you guys here. So I'm going after the tide shoots eventually. I'm going to search for those sheep and then get the relic and give it to the Una guards. Those sheep should be sent towards... Wait, did I see... more sheep? You should go down there and get those sheep.
The Naiman are our enemy. If you drive them from the steppes, then and only then will we join you.
I'm going to send my camels because they have best attack against cavalry. And if I'm not mistaken, there are cavalry archers in here. So melee with extra attack against cavalry is what I need to use against these guys.
Thank you, Great Khan. We will honor our word by providing you with these soldiers.
팀에 за зүйтэй би болгоё.
Right, so we're heading up there. One of them is heading towards that relic. The other one is going to heal our men. We're going after the Tai Chus. So the 9-1 will join us. And in that case, actually, that's a good point. We should keep the 9-1 as our allies, because if we're neutral and we go into the 9-1's base, even if it's to tell them we destroyed the Tai Chus, they will attack us on sight. That way we can... Shall we put it in or shall we just drop it? See?
You have done well in bringing to us this artifact. We will ride with the Great Khan.
See? That was interesting. Funny how the Naiman have all light cavalry but an archery range, and no, the Tai Chus. I keep getting mixed up between those two. The Tai Chus have all light cavalry and an archery range. The Naiman have a stable and all archers. Funny that. So essentially we just walk as soon as we do this, the Naiman are defeated. Oh, it didn't work. Funny, is there still more of them? There must be. That's what it was.
Because you have vanquished our enemy, we will gladly join the horde.
It's all done.
4 Mongol tribes now follow the banner of Genghis Khan. The rest of the world will soon know true fear.
Yes, they will. And so it's done. Completed.
Nearly all of the Mongol tribes have united under the Great Khan. The chieftains of those tribes reluctant to join were boiled alive. Each day new faces have taken up the bow. Unfamiliar hands hold the 9 bands of yak hair that has become Genghis's standard. There are more men and horses gathered in the camp than I ever knew existed. Horse archers and lancers, men in leather cuirass and silk armor, all lift their heads upward to the platform from where Genghis speaks. The Great Khan calls himself the punishment of God. Men smile like hungry wolves. It is dawn of the first day of the Mongolian Empire.